Good day, traders. This is Rich with BinaryOptionTrading.com coming live with some price action on the binary markets. Currently 9:31, right after the U.S. markets opened up. Looking for a call option here at stock pair. We're getting in this trade right now. Currently in at 1.32167. Looking for a continuation back up to the north side. You can kind of see, we'll go to a 15-minute chart here. Price was fighting at the 32.42 yesterday, came down, extended through support level 1, challenged here, and now challenged back up here real quick, really fast, wicked hard. It's a great setup trade, and now I'm looking for it to come back down to this area and then push up to the north side. So let's go to a 1-minute chart. We'll put in our little arrow. Hopefully get a nice, we got the peak of this one, unfortunately. Might have gotten a little bit. Currently in the money at the moment, but not by much. We had a little touch up here. You can see here on stock pair, we're riding the line. If we can get above the line, we'll be in, and we'll be much better off. But we do have till 9:37 on this one for the to close out. Hope you guys are having a good week. It is Thursday, moving fast, guys. Just moving really fast. Getting some interesting comments lately. I talk about risk all the time in trading and learning how to trade, and that's what my focus is. I just want to clarify that. I'm going to clarify that a lot more, is that this channel is about learning to trade, empowering yourself to learn to trade. Whether it's methods I use or methods you learn, I just don't want you going in there blind and throwing money at trades that you think looks good on the sentiment, because the up is on the sentiment. Doesn't mean you should be taking call options, or it's 8% down on the sentiment. It doesn't mean you should be taking put options. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just want you to focus on learning to trade, making good decisions, and hopefully, things will work out in your favor. Does take time, does take practice and patience, and it might cost you. So just be careful, lower your risk. Know that you can lose everything you put in, but if you practice first and then figure out what you want to do, it will be a lot easier on you going forward. So keep at it, keep working, know your risk. Risk is the biggest thing, and I just want to make sure that's clarified. So we are getting a little price action here, consolidation at the U.S. markets opening up. I'm looking for the U.S. markets to help it push back up. Currently it is in favor. I'm going to pause. I got a couple minutes, and I'll come back, and hopefully we can have a winner. All right, guys, we are finishing up this trade right now, coming into our final minute and a half. You can see our entry was kind of near the peak of this candle here. Actually, it was mid-range. Price kind of consolidated for a few 1-minute candles, and now it had a nice jumper here. Getting to this purple line, 132.19, which is a player. You can see it kind of played out here a couple times, wicked at it right here. So it could be a resistance spot, but our trade should be over by the time it really plays a toll, and we could get back up into this area. I don't know if I take a put option. If it's coming up slowly, you got to watch your stair steps, watch your higher lows, because up here it could eventually break out to the north side. We are at like peak times now, so momentum will build, and we're getting a nice candle breaking through this purple line, and we should have a winner. Let's go check it out. Finishing up now, almost done, not just complete yet. Pretty sweet trade here. All I'm going to do today after this trade is complete, we'll go over the chart a little bit more in a 5-minute, kind of scroll back and look at some price action, and see if we can find anything that stands out. So here we are back, and things look good. In at 1.32167. You can see here 1.32167, and went to 132.208. 4-pip winner to close out this trade, 0.03% at stock pair. Definitely a nice trade. Take it all day, every day. You can see we can kind of consolidate it at the strike price right here. Went against us a couple times, wicked here, and then moved up just like I thought it would, and we had a nice winner. So let's check out the chart one more time. See the price action moving up off pivot. Let's go to a 5-minute chart. I'm going to turn off auto scroll on the MetaTrader and see if we can see anything. Now remember, it's pretty much from last night, because the pivots and resistance lines change at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every day. So I'm not actually. I'll just stay at the 25. The last night and into today. Price action hitting the whole number here, 132. Okay, we can always look at a 132 whole number. Just, it's not gonna work every time. Just make sure you guys know that. But look how it does gravitate to this number and then falls off, gravitates, consolidates, moves through eventually, right? Here's the breakup. Had this price come down all the way, that would have been an awesome trade, but those are ones you are patiently waiting for, and it doesn't happen, and you move on. Here's a nice trade as it wicks hard at the 5-minute. Purple line of 132.19. That's what I was talking about, 32.19. Price did jump eventually through it. Sometimes second time, bust through it. And look at the drop-off here. Just a huge drop-off. We're talking 32.32 to 32.67. Nice move down. Did stop at support level 1 here. Okay. Wicked here, broke through extended move, and then pushed through to the higher side. And got stuck at 32 here. Okay. And fell back down a little bit. And then finally broke through, fought at pivot. And, this is what you look for. I mean, you look for these wicks here. You look for these whole numbers. And this wick here was tradable throughout the rest of the day because we're talking about highs the last 24, 48 hours, and it's just challenging it, and it challenged it here too. So it was a good trade to take a put option going against the trend. And now price is going to challenge it and could bust through it. So just be careful with that. Look for the half whole number, 32.50, 32.42 could come into play. And if it gets back down to the 32, has potential for a call option as well. So I know I'm going through a lot of different stuff, but this is what this is how I analyze the charts throughout the day. And I could see it because it's right in front of me. And that's just all. If you have the chart set up like I have, make sure you check out the chart setup video. That's what it's all about. It's about looking for spots to take a trade based on previous price action, based on the catalyst, based on the trend, based on news, based on the time of day. I mean, there's so many different things you can put into the equation. But right now, right after the U.S. markets open up, I'm going to let this thing kind of digest, check, make sure there's no news at 10 o'clock because there sometimes is at 10 o'clock. It's a good news time. Could push the markets one way or the other really quick. I don't want to get stuck in that. So looking at these wicks on a 4X trade for sure as potential, and this wick. So you got this tight channel now that we're going to fight once we break to the north, or we're going to break to the south. Here's the channel. I wouldn't really do too much trading right now. Thinking we are going to consolidate for a couple minutes, probably the next half hour or so, and then bust through to one side or the other. It is Thursday. It is summer, so things could slow down. I guess I can take a breath now. Okay, so I'm going to close up the video, and I'll try to do more chart analysis going forward. Make sure you guys, that's what we're focusing on here, guys. I want to make sure it's not about, how much money you can make. It's about learning how to trade, and just focus on that. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Like and comment the video, tweet, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Get involved if you have some real questions about charts and price action and whatnot. And that pretty much covers it. So I'm going to close it up. And this is Rich with BinaryOptionTrading.com. And we'll see you tomorrow, Friday, for the trade of the day.